What can you tell us?
Bill, really, this is an enormous victory for the White House, but as you know, we have talked about this for quite some time. They have felt confident for some time that they would simply have enough support, 34 votes in the Senate, to withstand a possible GOP veto override attempt. Now the real question becomes, can they get to 41 and create a filibuster, thus eliminating the need to even take it to the floor? Now, as you also pointed out, while the cell obviously is working for some Democrats here in America, it's a much different situation in Iran. We have pictures of student hardliners there yesterday protesting the Iran nuclear deal, saying, among other things, that America remains the great Satan and death to America. In fact, unveiling a plaque at the former U.S. Embassy saying they will never befriend the United States, no matter the outcome of this Iran nuclear deal. But as you point out, it's going to happen one way or another, because we now know that the president has achieved his 34 votes to withstand a GOP veto override. Big news for the White House. Now the question, of course, is can they get to 41, Bill?
Long years.
Iran is a disgrace, and it's going to lead to destruction in large portions of the world.
Nothing in the agreement prohibits them from building an ICBM.
I personally hope that the next president is someone who will remove the national security waiver and reimpose the congressional sanctions that were passed by Congress, because this deal is fundamentally and irreparably flawed.
Our ongoing efforts to counter the Iranian regime's malign activities, we will continue to engage our partners in the region to reassure them and to address these areas.
And protesters gathered in New York on Tuesday to call on Congress to reject the deal. RT's Marina Portnaya went along to the demonstration.
American opponents of the Iran deal are once again taking to the streets. Hundreds are mobilizing here in Midtown Manhattan, directly across from the office of U.S. Senator for New York, Kirsten Gillibrand, who has pledged her support for the international agreement. Now, the crowd that you see behind me is demanding that their representative change her position immediately.
The truth is, no deal is better than a really, really bad deal. I'm all for diplomacy, as are most of the people here. And we were for a deal, but we're for a stronger deal.
Also in attendance, current and former senators delivering blistering criticism against the Iran Accord.
This is the biggest miscalculation since Munich. We're about to empower the most radical Islamic regime on the planet with more money to kill Americans and to wreak havoc on the region, and one day to create the second Holocaust.
The worst agreement that's been negotiated diplomatically in the history of the United States of America. We've got to stop it, and we can stop it.
The Obama administration and its supporters insist that the agreement to lift economic sanctions in exchange for restrictions and inspections on Iran's nuclear program is the best viable option and a much better alternative than doing nothing. But clearly, the Americans in this crowd have a much different perspective.
What I would like to see is with the leverage that we have, is to require Iran to give access to American inspectors as well as inspectors from other countries, that we can go in anytime, anywhere.
But I'd like to see them not to have a nuclear program, and whatever it takes to do that.
President Obama is still in the process of selling the opposition, like the people here, on the benefits of the Iran nuclear agreement. Now, it does appear that the U.S. leader does have enough votes in the Senate to veto any congressional resolution of disapproval. Now, the Iranian Accord is being touted as a huge part of Obama's legacy. But after he leaves the White House, it is unclear whether or not the contentious deal will remain in place. Reporting from New York, Marina Portnaya, RT.